So given the role of automation across every part of a company, do you think more businesses need CAOs?
Yeah, whether it's a CAO or a CAO or a Chief Information Officer or COO or Chief Transformation Officer today, I think it's all about who is going to be responsible for changing the operations of the business, top to bottom, bottom up, and horizontally across all functions, weaving in AI and automation technologies into all of the business workflows and overseeing that as a program, not as a project, not as a task.
Yeah.
And working in collaboration with all of the other C-level executives, because this is a dedicated role. There's a lot to do. It's a multi-year transformation typically. So I think it depends on the structure of the organizations. If they have a need for a CAO, they can search for somebody who's got a CAO in their title, or it could be an up-leveled COO in collaboration with a CIO, for example.
See, I'm going to disagree.
Yes,
Great.
finally.
Right. We have CIOs, CTOs, Chief Information Officers, Chief Technology Officers, Digital Officers, Data Officers, Transformation Officers. We have CHROs, Chief Medical Officers. We have a lot of chiefs.
And a lot of officers,
right?
yeah.
A lot of officers who are getting around tables and trying to figure out what is the objective and what's the vision and what are we prioritizing, what are we investing. I want more directors who can run innovation programs.
Okay.
I want people who can come up with ideas and say, I want to go invest time into this idea. I want to experiment around it. It might be a bot. It might be an application. It might be improving patient experience in a very specific area. It might be scaling something. I want more idea people who know how to execute. And the types of technologies that they're using, whether it's automation or innovation, whether it's security or analytics, they have the pulse of working with their colleagues to figure out who they need on their team from an expertise perspective. So I want a lot more of those people on my team.
But expertise around automation seems like it requires, if not a set of specific technological skills, a different kind of mindset. To be able to think about a problem, to think about what parts of it could be automated, whether you code it yourself or not, it's a different sort of skill. Do organizations need to think more broadly about who they bring in the first place? Because anybody could be deploying automation at a deep level in the org?
The most successful people I've seen within automation, within automation COE are those who are internal hires. People who know the domain, who know the processes, who know the pain points, who know what the opportunities are. And we would convert them and up-level them to become those solution architects, the RPA developers, project managers focused on automation only.
Right.
But to disagree with you again, the chief automation officer, or again, it could be not. It doesn't have to be an additional role, but I think it needs to be a dedicated role, just because there's so much
A dedicated responsibility.
dedicated responsibility. Because COOs have a lot on their plate as is. So do CIOs and CFOs. But if you want to make an impact across the whole business, you really need to talk about not just the technologies and technology stack. You also need to understand how this connects to the overall business strategy in the short term and in the long term.
Yeah.